Welcome back to Brotherly MMA. I'm your host, Paul, and I am alongside the Malamo.
What's good, man?
This guy he loves his nicknames. He doesn't want to just keep his regular name.
More regular.
Guys,
Anything but regular.
Today is Wednesday, July
Let's go. I'm excited for this card. So hyped.
Guy didn't even let me say the date, man. Today is Wednesday, July 29th. But yeah, you said you're excited for this card.
Happy Wednesday, my dude. But yeah, I'm excited for this card. Like, my God. Last card was so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I close my eyes and I just see Konaev. I just see him. I just close and I see him doing a flying knee and I'm like, no. Like, yo. That was one of the best cards.
What a phenomenal performance from Konaev. Like,
honestly,
his knees to the body was just making Tyrell Fortune just every knee he threw.
He couldn't use his speed. He couldn't do his kicking. Just getting knee to death, knee to the body, knee to the head. Like, yeah.
I think over time, the damage was just adding up. Like,
I think by round 2, like, Fortune went to quit. Like, it was so bad. I was like, yo. And that was like, honestly, it made sense why I was the underdog. These Abu Dhabi guys knew what they were doing. I was saying Fortune was fighting he was fighting a little bit slower. He was looking kind of scared.
Yeah.
But like, Konaev, like, one, they couldn't take him down. He's so big. Like his stomach is like this far. They couldn't take him down. He was jumping everywhere and he was throwing flying knees, jumping kicks. I'm like, yo, who is this guy? He's like 270. Or like
but yeah.
That, like, literally, that guy's a terrifying guy. Like, watch out for that guy.
Walchenko got his unanimous
also
decision.
fought amazing. He didn't get a finish, but like he kicked that guy in the face and his mouth guard came out, and the ref should have called it.
Oh yeah, that was a teep kick to the
right to the
mouth,
right down the middle. I was like,
yeah. Then what is his last name? Zapeshki. His mouth guard came flying out.
Yeah, that was really good. That was like a really good card.
But
like,
as I said about Magomed though, like his striking to the body and stuff, mixing it up on the field was just amazing.
Yeah, and he was trying to get a finish. He tried to get the submission, and he just went ground and pound. Like,
another fight I really liked was Ramazan Temerov when he knocked out Urseg.
Yeah, no, that guy was swinging. That was like he was swinging. There were it was a lot of good fights on the card, but like for me, Konaev stole the show. Like from Konaev, I forgot about everything before that.
Yeah, to be honest, all the fights were pretty, like, it was a very good event.
Yeah,
like one of the best of the year.
We predicted most of them correctly, and it was just an amazing card. Like,
yeah, I believe we got like maybe like 1 or 2 fights wrong, but the rest were
probably just one.
I'm glad we got the main event right too, because I mean, like, people be saying Ankalaev was like he's boring, but it's like he's still winning.
You know, he's gonna take his time, man. I feel like that fight for Boskov was kind of a jump. It wasn't for him. Like, they gave him the number 2 contender. He should be fighting.
I mean, he's been on a finish streak, so they just probably wanted to give him the opportunity. But like, yeah, I feel like it was supposed to. I feel like it was too much of a step in competition.
I feel like we were supposed to fight. I think Ankalaev was supposed to fight someone else. It was a short notice fight for Boskov. Because that's what Costa was saying. Costa was like, he was supposed to get the fight too, but it's short notice, so he's not going to take it. So it's just an interesting situation. But like, Ankalaev won. He's the better fighter. Like, he's number 2 for a reason. So
yeah. All right, let's get into the main purpose of this video. The UFC is heading to Serbia for the first time. So they're heading to Belgrade, Serbia. That's the I believe that's the capital of Serbia. So this is actually. There's a couple of Serbian fighters on this card, obviously, but yeah.
Don't ask me. My weakness is geography.
But yeah, this is a fight night, so prepare for some sneaky fights. Fight nights always have those kind of like underdogs and, some sneaky underdogs.
Well, I was telling Paul earlier, like, this compared to the last 3 or 4 fight cards, this is like no offense, this is like the worst one. Like, the fights are like a lot closer. You're not really it's like they pick a lot of debut guys, a lot of guys with sketchy records. Like, it's gonna be like, there are some good fights too, but like, the women fights are gonna be good. Like the first 2 women fights are gonna be really good. Like it's gonna be a interesting card. Like it's one of those ones you'd be like, oh, you know.
Yeah, but let's get right into the card. We'll start with the prelims and proceed with the main event. In the first fight of the night is she's fighting out of her hometown Serbia, Marina Spasic. She is 7-1 and she's fighting the Brazilian Stephanie Luciano. Luciano is the favorite here. She's minus 315 and Spasic is the dog at plus 255. So I'll let you go here first and give me your prediction.
Honestly, this for me, I think this is a closer fight too, because Spasic is a really good kickboxer. Like it's like she's the better striker, right? But like Luciano has more UFC experience. She's a better grappler too, right? So you know how women fights can get to like she can just start hugging her, and you know what, like control time for 3 rounds. That's it. So we can't even. So that's why I said it's a close fight, but like I'll go over 1.5 on Luciano.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Luciano is the younger fighter here. I mean, Spasic is 32, she's 26. Yeah, it's what you said. Luciano has more experience. I believe Spasic looked good in her fights. Don't get it wrong. She looked very good comfortable on the feet. And I feel like she has solid takedown defense. I feel like this fight will be standing more times than not. The thing about Luciano, she's very patient. She's almost reminds me of Marlon Vera, where they like kind of start slow, but she's very patient. She has that kind of Topuria patience when she's just like prodding, waiting for her opportunity to strike. I feel like she would like more time. She should try to use more volume to get like, that's what the judges are looking for. You kind of have to play the game in the UFC and that's how you win fights. But I like her win over Talita Alencar. Like that win, Alencar is on a 3-fight winning streak right now, and I feel like that win is her best over like even what Spasic has done. So for me, I'm gonna go with Luciano here, the favorite.
100%.
Yeah.
It's just the UFC is just levels to her.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll move on to the next fight. We're gonna rush through the prelims because we know you guys like the main events. So another Serbian, because you guys already know this is a Serbian card. We have Jovan Leka versus Alexander Poppeck. Poppeck is German. He has actually a pretty good record. He's 21-5. Leka is 13-2. I believe, Poppeck, he's actually naturally he's a light heavyweight. So this is kind of like he's moving up to fight the heavyweight, Leka. Leka is a very big heavyweight.
Like if you look at him, he's huge.
I mean, I'll give my pick in this fight before I let you go. I mean, I feel like Leka, if he gets on top, he'll be able to win. But after watching tape on Poppeck, people are saying he's like, he's a Viking. Like Poppeck for me is just, he's nasty on the feet. Like when he finds his stride, he's able to he could even finish you. Like he has a lot of power in his hands, Poppeck. Even when like there was times when like maybe somebody was about to take him down, he's good at framing off and creating space so he doesn't let you like get to him. But it will be kind of difficult if Leka gets a hold of him. But I feel like there's more times than not he will be on the field where we'll be able to probably catch him. And he's a dog. I forgot to say the odds. Like Poppeck is actually the dog here. He's plus 190. And Leka, I mean, this is a hometown fight for him, but I'm going to just take a early dog here. UFC, this is a fight night. I'm taking an early dog here. I'm taking Poppeck, and I believe he could even get a finish here.
I won't lie, I'll have to disagree. Like, I understand why you pick the faster, taller guy, right? I mean, the other guy's taller. Yeah. When I saw a picture of, like, Leka, I got scared. The guy is 6'4". It looks like I was like, what? If that guy gets a hold of that guy, there's not like he can frame off all he wants. Doesn't even need, that guy is so big. He doesn't need technique.
Leka has the height.
Leka has so much size. He doesn't need too much technique. He can just grab him and throw him to the ground. Like it looks like something like he can outsize him. Like it's that kind of one. Like obviously like the speed and footwork can make a difference if you can't touch him. But like I said that about Tyron Freeman, right? We don't know. Leka looks like he's a if he can, get like if they can get good leg kicks on him and slow him down, then I'll give like Peck, I can give that to Peck. But Leka he's just too big. I feel like if he holds you, he can just hold you in that corner, and the judges are from Serbia, so they'll give it to him if he goes to decision. So I'll say I'll go with Leka.
They're going with Leka, the favorite. Okay.
Yeah. Tough fight.
Okay, in the next fight, we have Nina Milošević. She's also Serbian. She's taking on the American Hailey Cowan. Hailey Cowan, man, for me is she just be losing, man. Like she's on a 3-fight losing streak right now. She's the dog here. Milošević is -450. Cowan is +350. This is pretty easy prediction for me. Milošević is excellent on the feet, man. She's technical. Cowan may have kind of like this kind of, if she grabs you, she may be able to hold you, but it's like Milošević, I don't think is gonna allow that to happen. She will just, I think Milošević, when she's a very good striker. When she finds her stride, she can actually like finish you. So for me, I'll quickly take Milošević.
Like I agree, Luciano is a younger, faster fighter, and she's a great striker. And I think Hailey Cowan is on her way out, so take Luciano.
Yeah, the losing streak doesn't help her in this fight. So it's like more times or not, Milošević is gonna get the win.
Yeah. The next one as well.
But yeah, in the next fight of the night, we have Mateusz Rębecki versus Karl Poppeck. Poppeck is Canadian, and then Rębecki, he has that Polish power. He's from Poland. He's 20-5, while Poppeck is 18-8.
I think Rębecki is the heaviest favorite on this card. That's crazy.
So are you taking Rębecki? How do you see him?
Yeah, it's an easy pick. He's -700. Like is
Okay, give me 1 second. Joining us not live are one of our other co-hosts. He's making his guest appearance on Brotherly MMA. KJ, highly esteemed, is in the chat, man. He's here, man. KJ, highly esteemed. How you doing, man? How's life been treating you? Thanks for joining us.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
How's everyone doing today on this lovely day?
We're good, man. We're just on the Mateusz Rębecki fight right now, but we'll continue from there.
Fair enough.
Who do you have in that fight? Do you have Rębecki or do you have the dog Poppeck?
I have Rębecki. Yeah. That's my guy, man. Obviously I've had him for previous bets. But not even talking about bets per se. He's a great fighter all around. Yeah. He has UFC experience. Yeah. He's Polish. We already know how our Polish fighters get in the UFC. I have Rębecki. For sure, 100%.
Okay, we'll quickly move on to the next fight. It's Bogdan Grad. He's 15-4. This is a featherweight fight against Denis Buzukja. Buzukja's the dog here. He's +170, while Bogdan Grad is -205. I'll let KJ go here first. Do you have Bogdan Grad the favorite, or are you gonna take a stab on Buzukja?
Sorry, I'm just getting my.
Or Marvin, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Bogdan Grad got knocked out by I think was it Lonnie Kavanagh, or is it Lonnie Kavanagh?
I don't think it's Lonnie Kavanagh.
Which one is it? It's one of
he got knocked out by Luke Riley.
Oh, look, Riley. I know it's one of these British guys. Yeah, he got knocked out, like, check hook when he was coming forward. Yeah. And in this situation, the other guy is also I think he's on a 3-fight losing streak. He also got knocked out. 2-fight.
Yeah.
They both got knocked out recently. But when
Grant is similar predicaments.
Yeah, but like it's levels, right? You got knocked out by that guy's losing to Bones. So it's now and you're losing to someone who is now. But Grant is like fighting some people in like I think Luke Riley should be like in the top 10. Like so very different situations. So Grant is the pick.
Yeah, for me, I'm also gonna go with Bogdan Grad. Bogdan Grad, it's not like he hasn't got wins in the UFC. He beat Michael Aswell by split decision. Then he finished Lucas Alexander in the second round. And then he fought two very, very good fighters. Luke Riley and Moabe Naimov are very, very talented fighters. I like those fighters. So I think Bogdan Grad is good on the feet. He can take it to the ground if he has to. But Bogdan Grad is he's a very patient fighter. Although he hasn't looked too good, he has some wins in the UFC where he's able to at least showcase some of his skill. And I think he can do that here against Buzukja because Buzukja is not that great. He's 12-6. He's, I feel like, Buzukja only got a win over Connor Matthews. And that was in the third round. That was like 2024. But after that, he hasn't looked too good. He lost like twice he lost to Francis Marshall and then Marcio Barbosa. But who you taking, KJ?
Oh, I got Grad. Like the Manamo has said, Grad has versed better competition within the UFC. Buzukja too, he's basically like a 50-50 fighter. You can tell just straight off his record, 12-6. Half his it's like 50. He's a 50 fighter, and I don't know. I think Bogdan Grad will get the job done, 100%.
Move on to the next fight here.
Better competition within the UFC. So yeah. Got Bogdan.
All right. For the next fight, we have another Serbian fighter. They call him the Zombie. I believe that's his nickname, the Zombie, right? He's a zombie. A zombie. I don't think it's actually spelled that, but it's pronounced like that. His name is Borislav Nikolić. He's taking on Mark Vologdin. Nikolić is -185, while Vologdin is +155. I'll give my pick here for Mark Vologdin. Although he won his fight, he didn't look like he was taking a lot of damage. I think it was a draw. Yeah, it was a draw against Castaneda. But it was a draw. He took a lot of damage in that fight. It's I feel like this fight is a good fight because they're gonna bang. But I just think Borislav, he's on a 6-fight winning streak. He has momentum right now, and he's very good on the feet. His nickname speaks to how he fights. He kind of just hands low, he's ready to just. I feel like this is just gonna be a war from the beginning, and then Nikolić can possibly find a knockout. But who you taking, KJ?
Like you mentioned, Borislav, he's on a 6-fight winning streak. He's actually a Brave CF champion. He's a kickboxer. He's hot right now, man. He's hot. And this sorry about my name pronunciation. This Mark guy, I would say. This Mark guy, his last fight in the UFC was a no contest. He also lost to Adrian Luna Martinetti, and Adrian Luna Martinetti lost to Davy Grant, which is an absolute scrub and bum, I would say. Being very blunt and true. So honestly, I'm just go with the newcomer, Borislav Nikolić. I like his record, 16-2. He's very sharp. And, he's a kickboxer, very technical kickboxer. He has sharp counter punches. So I think he got the job done as well.
Okay.
I agree. But none of them just because the striking. There's a big size difference. The other guy's 5'2". Come on. 5'2" versus a 5'9" guy. I'm like,
yeah, the size difference.
It's come on.
It's too much.
It's gonna be.
That's what happened to.
That guy should drop weight. That guy needs to drop weight.
Last weekend.
The Bonfim one was even different. The Bonfim one where everybody knew, that's
we knew
that was a difference in striking and skill.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Bonfim was never, even if Bonfim was 6'7", he was not winning that fight. Bonfim is ass. So it's not even a comparison. It's like Zachary Reese versus Mike Pereira. Zachary Reese is bigger than Mike Pereira, but Zachary Reese is ass. So he wasn't going to win that fight, even if Zachary Reese was. And some guys are just ass, and this is an example.
It's the truth.
This is just a size example, not an ass example.
Yeah.
So I give it to the taller guy.
But we'll move on to the next fight. We have Michael Oliveira. He's the favorite, -360. Against Oban Elliott, who's +280. I'll go here first with my pick. So Oban Elliott, when he first started in the UFC, he looked good. He beat people I don't think these fights he won aged that well, like Preston Parsons, Basil Hafez. He looked really technical on the feet. I was actually thinking Oban Elliott would actually do very good, but then obviously he lost to Cole And then he lost to Metcalf his last 2 fights. I think Oban Elliott can still prove something in the UFC, but I just think Michael Oliveira is just, he has that size. He's very built. He's very good on the feet and very patient. When I see a patient fighter and they're a good striker, those things just add up and make you a very, like, it gives you a chance to find like a knockout. So I just think Oliveira, more times or not, he will win this fight by decision, but you can possibly sprinkle knockout, but more times it would be a decision. But I'm gonna go with Michael Oliveira. He's also on a win streak too. But the Malamo, who do you have?
Yeah, I'm putting Michael Oliveira by, like, he could kill this guy. Like, the decision is, like, I think
far-fetched.
I saw tape on that guy. He's an aggressive forward fighter. He's no, he might do, we might see some fireworks early.
Yeah.
My take on this, obviously Oban Elliott, he's been in the UFC for a while. This is, you know.
Oban Elliott, wow, crazy.
What were you gonna say?
I said, oh, crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Oban Elliott, he's been in the UFC for quite some time. You know, you can consider him as a vet. But me personally, this Michael Oliveira, he's a prospect, man. It says it all in his record. He's a young fighter. He's hungry. He's trying to be, you know, within the, you know, top 10.
Yeah, he's 9-0. So
he's 9-0. He's coming off a knockout win against Victor Valenzuela, which is a scrub. But Oban Elliott, I feel like, is a stepping stone for him. It's a stepping stone fight, you know, to kind of prove himself as, you know, being that fighter, you know, that has a future within the UFC. So my take is Michael Oliveira by knockout, and I would say first round if I were to bet that, but I'll just usually take either his money line or I'll do a knockout or decision, because he doesn't seem like, or not that he seems like, he doesn't really get submission. So I'll put him on a double chance KO or decision, or I'll take him KO, you know, first round KO on like lotto and safe, just him straight.
That's an excellent take there. Well, we'll move on to a fighter that I believe we all know. I'm just gonna say his nickname, and you guys will know this. Our boy, Mr. Highlight, Ludovit Klein. Ludovit Klein. He's from Slovakia. He's 24-5. He's taking on Tofiq Musayev. I feel like this is kind of a balanced fight. Ludovit Klein, we know he has excellent takedown defense, but his main attribute, he's also a southpaw, which I love. He's a lefty. He's an excellent, Ludovit Klein is an excellent striker. He mixes it up very well. If he's able to implement like maybe some grappling in his game, he would actually be a very, very like complete fighter. Ludovit Klein, like he always looks for those guys. If you look at his highlights, really, he has a lot of like head kick KOs. That's his like trademark kind of finish.
That's why his name is Highlight, Mr. Highlight, for a reason, man.
Yeah. His nickname is Mr. Highlight for a reason. I think Musayev, like it's gonna be a tough fight for Klein. If Musayev is able to get a hold of him, it'll be kind of tricky at first. But I think Ludovit Klein over the course of the fight will win. That's my take. I'm gonna go with Yeah, it's kind of biased because I'm actually a big fan of Ludovit Klein. But yeah,
Ludovit Klein is my boy. You already know Paul. You know he's our boy, I would say.
Yeah.
Right. But obviously off his last fight and performance, he had a dominant decision win over Mateusz Rębecki. But during that fight, he did obtain an injury, a crazy injury. So this is kind of like, you know, a bounce back fight for him. He had you know, I would say a huge layoff, but man, he's one of the division's most technical southpaws, I would say. He has excellent footwork. He's a striker. He has like amazing takedown defense. He's a great counter striker, I would say. And he's difficult to realistically hit clean. Like you can rarely see a highlight of Ludovit Klein getting knocked out. It's either him take to decision or he's knocking that opponent out cold. So, and I don't really, this Musayev guy, I did a little research on him. He's a former risen standout guy. He's known for his knockout power. He has knockout power as well. He's not really much of a grappler, so I feel like this is going to be on the feet. It's going to be an on the feet fight. So, with that being much said, this is basically like a technical precision fight versus raw knockout power, I would say.
Right.
Ludovit Klein being the technical guy and Musayev just being the guy with power. But their records are, you know, slightly similar. Ludovit Klein is 24-5. And Musayev is 23-6. So it's similar. It's not really something to, you know, be scared about. They're also kind of the same height. They're not too far in height. But aside from all that, Ludovit Klein is my pick. I would take him either by KO or decision double chance or safe straight money line, Ludovit Klein. Or yeah, those are my 2 picks. Or I would say like on a lotto, I would say Ludovit Klein by decision.
Okay.
Those are my takes.
I'll say I disagree completely.
Wow.
With what you said.
Wow.
I don't know how. Don't you know? Look, his last name is Ev. The guy beat who did he beat? Is it Baramondas last time by decision? The guy got knocked down twice.
I think they both
and then he wrestled him.
I think they both have wins over Baramondas by decision.
Yeah, but like they got knocked down twice, right?
Ludovit Klein has fought.
No. But like, listen to it, right? He got knocked down twice. Yeah. Then he held him down for the next 2 rounds. He almost got like 3 submissions. He just held him. And I'm like, yeah, like if it comes to Ludovit Klein, if he can keep it standing, he has 84% takedown defense, right? But that guy, what he was doing like that last fight, I was like, if he wants to hold you and pray, he would do it. That's his whole thing. All of these Fs do the same thing. And he can strike too. He's not like he's not boring, right?
He lost to
Orobai. He's not a boring fighter.
He lost to Orobai.
That was his first fight, right? That's
against Baramondas. Against Baramondas, he actually got knocked down in that fight.
Yeah, and then he still did that whole wrestling nonsense.
He used his grappling too,
Like when he fought Orobai, right? You know, when you entered the UFC, nigga was starstruck. You know what I mean? You know, like he was. And Orobai, that caveman, who has he not beat now? He's beating everybody.
Metatek Orobai is very talented.
I'm saying, like, it's like you're saying, he's not like he lost to somebody. The guys he lost to is on a win streak right now.
I think
Ludovit Klein, you're forgetting. Ludovit Klein was on like a 7-fight win streak. He was next in line for facing a top contender within.
I'm not saying Ludovit Klein is not good, right? I'm saying the way this guy, you said this guy is not a grappler. I'm saying when the striking match isn't going this guy's way, he's going to grapple. That's his thing.
And Ludovit Klein has that defense.
We see when he gets knocked,
he's been proven. He's been tested.
He's durable. He's gotten like it's not like one. He got knocked down and then pressed.
That's the thing. That's the thing, Marvin. Though, like if Klein hits you with that power, you can just get knocked out. There's nothing like knocked out. You're knocked the hell out.
It's not. This is not. Listen, this is not his first time.
This is not his first time.
This is not his first rodeo.
It's not his first rodeo. He's not new to this.
It's going to be a surprise when we watch this guy.
Bro. You're gonna see that Saturday.
We'll see, sometimes the oddmakers know what they're talking about, but then
I don't believe so. No, this one they do. He's a favorite. So
Marvin is just talking over us.
I feel like for me, it's safe bets. A safe bet. You can pick that guy by Ludovit Klein by decision. I don't think he's knocking this guy out. I think a safe bet is over 2.5 ranks.
I would say a safe bet within this that I guess favors both sides is just the fight going the distance. Honestly,
that's if over 2.5.
Be safe. But if you want to be safe and you also want to, be on the A side, the winning side, you'll put Ludovit Klein. You put Ludovit Klein. You can make it SGP. You can put Ludovit Klein and the fight to go the distance.
I love you guys' takes, but let's move on to the next fight. Okay. Yep. So, we'll see what happens in the fight.
Oh, we're gonna see, man.
Yeah, I think we're both going with Klein, and then Marvin is going with Musayev. Okay.
Interesting.
In the next fight, we have Milos Janičić taking on Noah Gugnon. I hope I didn't butcher your last name, but he's French. He's 9-2. Milos is 19-3, a very, very good record. He's not. I believe he's the first Montenegrin fighter in the UFC, but he actually trained in Serbia, so that's why I feel like they kind of put him on this card. Right now on the odds, the odds is kind of even. He's -105, then Gugnon is -115. I like Jankic's striking. His striking is very, very good. They call him the Cobra. He's very technical, like he's sneaky. You guys, I believe you guys know what a Cobra is. Like,
of course, it's a snake.
It's a snake, yeah. Like this guy is technical. Like, you can see his last 3 fights. He got his last 2 fights actually. He got knockouts in the first round. So this guy is a finisher, man. So for me, I'm gonna go with the finisher. I'm gonna take Janičić to win this fight. But KG, how do you see this one?
I'll let Marvin let Marvin take this one.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
you should pick your fights out. They picked you first. I'm telling you, for me,
this is an even fight for a reason. So I feel like this is just mainly off
even. If you watch tape, when I watched 3 of the other Gunners fights, right? And I was like, okay. I watched one of the other guys' fights, and I said, oh, that's like
which other guy? Like, say who you're referring to.
Say the name, please.
Yeah. I said Gunnar and the other guy. Who's the other guy?
Milos.
Yeah.
Janičić.
But yeah, who do you have?
I have sorry, I was betting baseball. Sorry.
While you're waiting for Marvin, I just simply have Milos Janičić.
Yeah.
I don't really know too much of these guys. These guys are both, I guess, making their debut in the UFC. Janičić, just off his record alone, he's experienced. He's been in 22 fights, while Noah Gugnon, or whatever the hell his name is,
You're kind of cutting
has
out.
been in 11 fights. Milos knows what it's like to...
Milos,
Jan.
He said Janičić.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I don't even know what they say his name like this. This guy's from like...
Yeah,
so I can hear you now.
Milos knows what it's... He knows how it feels to lose. Also, Gugnon knows how it is to lose. But at the end of the day, Milos has a far better records. And yeah, I'll just take the more experienced fighter in this fight. Keep it plain and simple. Give me Milos Janičić.
Bro, Milos has almost double his fights. Milos has 3 knockouts.
So are you
different
taking
type of knockouts too?
You're
It's not like TKO. It's knockouts. But yeah. Oh, Milos.
Yeah, I believe we're all going with Milos. I believe we're all going with...
probably because... Yeah, I was going to say, it's because it's both of their debuts.
Yeah, it's both of their debuts. I believe we're all going with Milos Janičić here. Starting the main events, we have Vlasto Čeepo. He's Serbian. He's 14-3. He's taking on Gilbert Urbina. He's 7-4. He's American. 7-4 though. Like, that record to me, it just screams loss. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry to say, but Vlasto Čeepo is very, very technical. He's a striker. I believe he's on a 2-fight. Yeah, he's on a 2-fight winning streak right now. He finished those 2 fights in the very first round. So he's also those kind of fighters that are, it's scary to fight because they can finish you early. So I'm gonna quickly take Čeepo. He's -340 while Urbina is +270. But
Yeah.
KJ, who are you taking here? I believe it's kind of an easy prediction, but what's your thoughts?
My thoughts are very simple. Give me Vlasto Čeepo. He's the more, in this case, it's kind of similar as the other fighter. Vlasto is more experienced. He knows what it's like to lose, but he also knows what it's more like to win. You could simply tell that off his record. This Gilbert Urbina guy has been in the UFC and has lost he hasn't lost every single fight. He's lost to Medic, he's lost to Rakic, and he's also lost to Brian Battle. Obviously, those are great fighters, great caliber fighters. But his only win was against Orion. So I don't know how to say his name.
Orion Kossi, I think.
Yeah, Kossi. Yes, Kossi. But he's not really good. So yeah, just keep it plain simple. Give me Vlasto Čeepo.
I would say this guy fought the guy who's the main event. He fought Medic.
Yep.
And he knocked him down in round 1. So, but he still came back and lost the fight. It was pretty... He has okay striking. He drops his hands a lot. Like, he'll throw one to them, drop his hand, so he's open.
Čeepo you're talking about?
No, Orchi.
Urbina, yeah.
Urbina, drops his hands a lot. Čeepo doesn't have defense either, but Čeepo is a crazy guy. He fights like a madman. So it's different. Like, this guy throws 1-2, drops his hands. He's a grappler. He hasn't won, even if you check his highlights, you think he's going to win the fight, then he loses. So I was like, what am I watching? So, it's not it's just not great. So, just bad to bet on the other guy because Urbina is a bum. So, and if this guy's only fought bums, it's another bum for him to fight and win. So, easy pickers for Čeepo.
All right, moving on to the next fight in the main event, we have Dusko Todorovic. He's Serbian. He's taking on Robert Valentine. Todorovic Valentine is the favorite here. He's -170. So Todorovic is fighting at home, but he's the dog. He's plus 140. They kind of have similar records. Todorovic is 13-6, while Valentine is 11-6. This is a very tricky. I would skip this fight if I was you guys.
I would skip this fight too.
Yeah, this is a hard fight to predict. I'm gonna just go at Todorovic. You know, it's his hometown. I feel like they're very similar. They're good on the ground. They look for like both of them won their last fight by submission. So it's gonna kind of be like it's almost they might neutralize each other and it'll be on the feet. So you would probably want to favor the better striker. But I feel like whoever finds the position best or has the forward pressure here would win the fight. But I'm gonna just go with the dog and take Todorovic because it's a fight night. You know, you need some dogs.
I would so take Todorovic. He's a hometown fighter. He's taller.
Yeah.
And Balvina is ass. He's so bad. I don't even know how he won his last fight. He's so bad. Round Loader on his debut held him for like that other guy. Imagine being a grappler and being held for like 2 rounds and submitted. I'm like, what? Yeah. Like what? Like he's so bad. Like he's so bad. Like the only problem is this guy, Dr. Torovic came off an injury. Like he was injured, and since injury, he's been like kind of a 50-50 fighter. Like before, he was knocking people out. He was striking. He would outstrike this guy easily before. But like now it's hard. It's harder because of the injury. You know, he's slowed down. But I feel like injured or not, like this is like fighting a bomb. So he can't do this. Like this is like if anything, like it would be bad if he gets taken down and like this guy, he likes to get the back. Valentine loves to get the back, or Valentine loves to get the back. So this guy, if he can keep the fight standing and if he can keep top position, he'll win. So that's why I'll go with
Todorovic. KJ, who do you have in this fight? Who are you taking?
From the tape I've watched, Todorovic, he has his strengths, I would say. He's a heavy pressure fighter. He has good combinations, and he's majority a boxer, so I feel as though he's gonna be looking at the fight and from the angle of just keeping it on the feet strictly. This Robert Valentin, he's also a striker. He's a kickboxer. That's his style. He has good cardio, I would say. Valentin. He has great cardio. He's a striker, but something I noticed is that with Valentin, he doesn't carry that much power, like when it comes to his striking. Like he's not a KO, artist type B, but he has the cardio. So I feel as though majority of his fights were graced because he has cardio. But like everyone has been mentioning, you and Marvin, you guys obviously mentioned that Todorovic is fighting at home, and you know what it means to fight at home. Having the crowd back you up obviously gives you that, that joy and that like feel of, I'm ready to fight. The odds have it even, so it's just best to take the dog here, honestly, Todorovic, to get the job done.
Yeah, Todorovic is a slight dog. He's just, it's a tricky fight. We all say, like, just skip this fight if we were you guys, because it's a tough fight to predict. But moving on to the next fight, he's on a 4-fight losing streak right now. The Rocket, Alexander Rakic. He's taking on Marcin Tybura, who is Polish, I believe. So he's he's aging now. Like Tybura is 40 now, so he's been in the UFC for a while now. He's also on a losing streak. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. Tybura he has good wins in the UFC. Tybura for me right now is kind of that kind of heavyweight gatekeeper where when they try to like rush those heavyweights, they let you fight Tybura, and if you beat him, then it's like you can take the next level. Rakic for me has always been an excellent leg kicker. He attacks your calf. He kind of tries to diminish your power because it's heavyweight. Then he probably tries to find a knockout after that. So he could even finish you with leg kicks, Rakic. He has one of the most powerful leg kicks in that division, I would say. I just think like it's an age thing here where Tybura is that big heavyweight and Rakic he's still 34. So he's still a young guy. I feel like, he's also fighting out he's Serbian, right? He was born in Austria, but I think he's Serbian. I like Rakic to win here. Although his record isn't that great, he should be able to do what he does best, which is those leg kicks to Tibera and be able to win the fight. But who do you have, KJ, here?
I have the opposite.
Next one.
You wouldn't believe it. You probably wouldn't believe it. But
You
Wow.
have the 43-year-old man to
truth.
win.
I would say Tibera.
The
He's
43-year-old
He's
fought.
40, eh?
Yeah, it's a crazy underdog. But just hear me out, right? Tibera has, been around the UFC for a while now. We're not just getting to know him, and we know what he's capable of because he's proven himself time and time again. He has wins against also other seasoned fighters within the UFC. And I feel as though Rakic, he's very one-dimensional, I would say. Like Paul mentioned, he's a very excellent leg kicker. But what I've noticed about Rakic is he really results to that leg kicking. And I don't think Tibera is going to stand there and, just be in his face for him to leg kick. He's going to clinch. He's going to take Rakic to the ground. And Rakic, it's been proven that he's not so great on the ground, And I don't know. I feel like Tibera is just going to break through for some reason. Yeah, I just feel Tibera can take this home, and he's durable. He's durable. I understand that Tibera he can start the fight slow, and he's a much slower fighter, but he's very calculated. In from what I've seen in previous fights, and obviously watching Tibera closely, and yeah, I didn't really like Rakic's performances against Asmat Mirzakanov, Yuri, I didn't really like those performances, and he didn't really prove himself the way I thought he would. So
I feel like those losses are good fighters though, but yeah, KJ is going with the dog here. Who do you have?
I said easily Rakic. Tibera's ass. Like when somebody's ass, I'll say that ass.
Yeah.
Like I don't all the story you gave about Tibera. I said prove yourself against who? What has he done? Nigga,
you heard it here first.
He's been in the bottom 15 all his career. Well, like you see, like this guy fought.
I agree.
If they gave you to fight Yuri was the champion. They give you to fight Yuri. That's who Rakic is fighting. Levels. You see,
there's levels. Yeah, there's levels.
And also, right, when he fought Yuri, right, he tried to go for a leg kick. Yuri checked it. Rakic almost practically broke his leg, and he was there screaming. So
no, I
don't blame
understand.
him.
Trust me, I understand what Rakic
Yeah,
has.
but like you see, like I like this guy. I like Denzel Freeman, right? Like I saw him fight like he lost last fight, right? The way he beat up Tibera, there's just this like when there's a faster, younger guy, and he was by leg kicking and moving around. That's how he beats him. So I said it will happen again. This is Rakic just is a stronger, bigger guy, and I believe he can just destroy this. Like there's a reason he's this much of the favorite. Like it makes sense.
Fair enough.
So yeah, Marvin is also going with Rakic. Moving on to the co-main event of the evening. We have Navajo Sterling. He's minus 320, taking on Jan Blachowicz, who is 29.
In this card.
Yeah, there's a lot of like holding AJ men on this. He's 29-11. Navajo Sterling is undefeated right now. He's 10-0. He's from Australia, I believe, or is he New Zealand?
Kickboxer.
Is he from New Zealand or Australia?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Yeah, my bad, guys. He's from New Zealand. He's undefeated right now. He's looked good in the UFC, finishing his last 2 fights in round 2, both of them. So, maybe you take Navajo Sterling to win in round 2, but this is a 5-round. No, I was about to say this was a 5-round fight. This is a 3-round fight. Maybe you take him to get a finish in round 2 again. That's a good prop play for you guys. But I mean, I just gave away my pick there. I believe Navajo Sterling is an excellent striker. He hasn't really showed his ground game, but I don't think he really had to. He's kind of doing what like he needs to do to win fights right now, and that's what you kind of need to do as an undefeated fighter. He's just keep proving himself. Blachowicz is actually you can't underestimate Blachowicz. He's similar to like Glover, where like they're older, but they're experienced. He still has that Polish power. He's 43 years old though, even older than Tibera. So it's like against Guskov last time out, he got a draw. So it's like he's still, Guskov is a younger fighter. He was still able to get a draw over him. That's kind of shows his level. But who do you have here, KJ?
I have Navajo Sterling. He's just my guy. He's undefeated. He's proven himself time and time again. He's a KO or decision guy. Why is the Madamo laughing?
You said the same thing again. You said he's proven himself time and time.
No, because he has, right?
No, it's just like
his last fight, he's coming off.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just
said the same thing last time. That's why I'm laughing.
He's coming off a KO win against Ayam Kutalaba. We know how Kutalaba gets, but he knocked him out. What else do I have to say about my brother? Man, I just think Jan Blachowicz, he's a gate stopper. Don't get me wrong. We saw what he did with Izzy, my favorite fighter all time. It was a sad sight to see, but it just proved how experienced, how good the former UFC champion Jan Blachowicz is. He has IQ, he has high level fight IQ, very experienced, but yet again he's old. Navajo Sterling is the younger fighter. He's the taller fighter. He has the more reach. He's a dynamic kickboxer. What else more to say about him? He's athletic. Yeah. He has fast hands. He's just great. I feel like he's a young prospect within this division, and he's also the top 10 contender. He's the 10th contender. So him beating Blachowicz is just gonna give him more credibility, I would say. So yeah.
Honestly, it's an easy pick. Like I would pick Navajo. That's like easy, but like I feel like they're just trying to test him because they haven't really given him someone on this level before, and he fought. Jan fought Izzy like 5 years ago, so that's a difference. That's 5 years ago is a long time. So like a lot. Jan has probably slowed down a lot. He's not cutting weight the same. I haven't done the weigh-ins, but like I don't think Jan will look as good as he normally looks during the weigh-ins. And the only way Jan can win is to hold him, like what he did to Izzy. And I don't think it will be that easy.
I don't think so either.
To hold him down, because there's just a difference. Like Navajo stands, they have similar bases, but Navajo moves a lot less than Izzy. Izzy is always bouncing around. Navajo has a solid frame, like how Pereira kind of stands. Like he doesn't really like move too much, but Navajo's striking is a lot faster, and he actually uses all his length. So you have to just hopefully. I don't want them to knock out Jan, but like it's very possible just because he's old. Or it's a decision, But like you see, like when Jared Cardinale fought the other day, even if Jared Cardinale is like he's amazing, but he's still lost. So I think this is another example of someone amazing still losing.
Good take, Marvin. Good take.
Good take. So in the main event of the evening,
No.
I don't think you need your doctor this weekend because Uros Medic is headlining this card and he's taking on Daniel Rodriguez. He was 20-5. Medic is 13-3. Uros Medic is just an excellent striker, man. He's very good on the feet. Similar to Rodriguez, he also likes striking. I believe at one point he held like some record with some significant strike ratio, Rodriguez. But it's like, I think Medic he's more of a finisher. I think they both find finishes, but Medic, for me, like, especially in that last fight against Jofnil, I rewatched that fight recently. I'm like, damn, bro, like this Medic guy, he attacks your body. He doesn't just headhunt. He's very good at mixing it up. Like he doesn't just try to look, but he's always going for the finish though. He swings with crazy like force and power. Like with every throw he punches, he's almost like looking to knock you out. So for me, like I feel like this is an easy fight, like for like one of the easiest main events I have to predict this year.
I feel like I don't know that the fight doesn't seem. Obviously, I think Medic has an advantage. But this guy knocked out Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland is like a touchy fighter, right?
Right.
But like this was like Kevin Holland was coming forward and he just like caught him like boom and he finished him. Like there's a kind of like aggression Rodriguez has that like it's hard to just count him out. Like I would honestly, like it's like the odds are like because he went to prison and everything, like because he was all that stuff. So I feel like this might be he's not like he's not back in full shape. Like it's not like prison takes a lot of you. Like it's not easy. Like probably
Right.
it's horrible. So like I can't even imagine what he's been through. So I don't think this is too soon for him to be fighting this guy again. Like Milošević is like, they should give him someone easy. He has a chance to knock him out, because but like, yeah, Milošević has a touchy chin, so if they catch him, he can get knocked out.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Rodriguez beat
it's a
people
hard
like
fight for him,
he
but-
beat Ponzinibbio in like round 3. Ponzinibbio,
Yeah,
we
the
see like
Ponzinibbio was bad.
yeah,
Dog Ponzinibbio out, and Ponzinibbio like was moving like he was drunk.
and
I
then he
talked about
beat
it last part. So.
yeah, then he beat Kevin Holland after that. It's just Medic for me is he's younger. He's 33 years old. He's on a 3-fight winning streak, finishing his last 3 fights in the very first round. He beat Salakov, Urbina. Salakov, that's a very good win. So, but KJ, who do you have in the main event?
You guys have said it all, but obviously, if, for me to say my pick, I have Uros Medic, man. He's the hotter fighter. He's ranked higher than Daniel Rodriguez for a reason. From the tape I watched of Daniel Rodriguez, he's good at he's a boxer, I would say. He has great cardio. But what I noticed is that he can be clipped very early. Like if you notice, like from the fights that he's fought within the UFC, there's a lot of him getting, I mean, not a lot, but he only has 5 losses, but within those 5 losses, they're losses by KO, submission, KO, and then I guess the other 2 were decision, or no, he has 4 fights that he lost by finish and then 1 decision, rather than Medic, he's been subbed. That's really all subbed.
His only flaw, yeah,
subbed twice and went to decision once. But other than that, when he is in control of that fight, he's knocking you out. So I don't see this really going too far, especially this being a 5-round fight. I think Medic has it in the bag, honestly. Very simple pick. I have Medic by either KO or decision, Medic by straight money line. And yeah, that would be my picks for this fight, honestly.
All right, so we're all going with Medic. He's minus 425. If I didn't mention the odds before, and then Rodriguez comes back at plus 325. So yeah, that's the full card, man. We'll probably just all go around, give like maybe 2-3 picks that we like in the card. I'll go first here. I'll say, Medic by KO. I like Rakic to win. Navo, Sterling. Yeah, I like those 3, Rębecki is also a very, very good pick in the prelims. But yeah.
I'll keep it very simple for mine. Give me Navajo Sterling by KO or decision. Then I would obviously put Ludovit Klein. I honestly, personally, would put just Ludovit Klein to go decision. I feel like that's he's gonna take him to those deep waters, and yeah, he's just gonna piece up Musayev. I think Musayev is a durable guy. I think he's a durable guy. So that's why I'm even giving him the benefit of the doubt of going decision. But he can knock him out. So to keep it safe for you, the best bet is probably Ludovit Klein by decision or knockout. But for me, I'm going Navajo Sterling by KO or decision, Ludovit Klein decision, and give me Michael Oliveira by knockout or decision, or you can just go Michael Oliveira money line. Those are my 3 solid picks of this card, honestly. I wouldn't say the card isn't necessarily a scary card. I feel like you can definitely, find some other gems. I see some other gems.
Pieces. Yeah.
I'm just giving you the most solid, most, secure, not necessarily secure, because this is, when we talk about betting, nothing is a lock, say, or nothing is secured in betting, and also bet at your own risk. We're not, these are just picks that we're giving, for you to maybe take into consideration if you decide to, take that route. But yeah, those are my 3 solid picks. Honestly, I feel as though
Marvin, you're muted, but yeah.
I don't know.
I said this is my turn. No,
oh, yeah.
I was gonna say I'm gonna give you 6 picks. Like 6. These are 6 picks. So all that chatting. Let me tell you 6 picks. Marco Oliveira, whoever you want to put him by. Oban, Grad, whoever you want to put him by. You can do straight money lines with these guys. Nina Milošević, she's gonna kill that babe. I don't know when it's like she's gonna kill that babe. Rębecki, he's the heaviest shirt on the card. He's minus 700.
I have him, but I just wouldn't put him for the sake of.
I'm saying, like, if you want to pick 6, you can put $40. It's 40 to 180.
Wow.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to. Me, I'm not psychic, right? I just want to make my money. Yeah. I said these 6 guys are probably gonna win the fight.
Yeah, those are good picks.
Navajo Sterling is my last one. Just pick Nabo Sterling, Rakic, Rębecki, Grad, Oliveira.
I don't know about that Rakic, man. You guys heard it here first.
That Rakic one, I'm telling you, you'll fight like the two old men on the card.
It's a
bet
trick fight.
Like bet against the two oldest fighters on this card. Bet against the two oldest fighters on this card.
Old, but what?
Yeah.
Old, but what?
I mean, if you're looking for a dog, you know, I like
old but experienced
Nikolić.
fighters.
You know, Nikolić. That fight.
So,
I don't think Nikolić is a dog. Who was a Janičić? That fight is like even money against Mark.
Josko Torovic is he's a dog.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Todorovic. You like him as a dog?
Yeah. The one fight, the Čeepo guy, Čeepo should win, but you see why I didn't say you should slam Čeepo? Because, you know, he's fighting a bomb, but like that guy, he can just catch me to 1-2.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a chance. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to say any last few words before I wrap up the video. KJ, you go
turn
first.
on post notifications. I know this is KJ's first time. KJ, you know, I'll let you speak as your first time. Send us out.
Send us out? Okay.
No, I'll send us out, but just say any last few words that you have for the viewers.
My last few words is honestly just, you heard it here first. Tibera will beat Rakic. I've already seen it now.
I said I hope you can hold your shame. I hope you can hold your shame when it doesn't work. You have to come here and apologize to everybody next week if it doesn't work.
No. This is just my opinion.
I'm just telling you what you have to do because
I've seen it. Though, you know what I mean?
You said it like because people will believe in what you're saying. So you have to come and say, guys, I'm sorry.
That's true. I agree.
No, but you know, not fair. I understand. That's fair. But I see those dogs, man. Like those dogs at those odds, I can just smell
like this guy.
For him.
This guy might lose, and Tibera might lose, and they might cut him.
I was the same one. I was the same one to see Gaethje. I was the same one to see Strickland.
I said Gaethje since because Gaethje is bigger and stronger.
You guys calm down. You guys calm down. You're
you guys
I was the same one to see Ankalaev. But, you know,
I said Gaethje has a chance.
Tibera is just going to be another one on the list, man.
I'm going away from the video.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah,
and then next we have it on tape right here, so you can slam 50 on him. Cause let me see what 50 will give you.
Marvin, let me just close out the video. You know, we're kind of away from the card.
It was nice to obviously make a guest appearance here. And looking forward to, you know, being back here again for other videos.
50 for double your money
and other, you know, live streams. But thank you guys for having me.
We appreciate having you. Marvin, any last words before I wrap up the video?
You should bet it. He's 2.5.
This guy, man. But yeah,
double your money.
That concludes the video. UFC Fight Night, Medic versus Rodriguez. The first time we're in Serbia for UFC.
The first time this nigga has joined.
As Marvin said, please, you guys turn on post notifications so you can always see when we go live. I know you guys are gonna
TikTok, Twitch.
I know you guys are gonna want more appearances from KJ, so you know, I hope you guys look forward to that. It's been your boy.
Tell us in the comment section if you love him or hate him. You know, if you say you hate him, we'll catch him in real life and we'll jump him.
Get a load of this guy.
Let us know.
Get a load of this.
But yeah, that concludes the video. Thank you guys for watching, and we are out. Peace.
You know, it's